Today we're going to be taking another look at Need for Speed Payback and some of the builds that I've made off camera. And I'm pretty sure my favorite out of them all is definitely this 180 right here, because this is literally like a dream build 180SX. Like the chassis mount wing, the rims, the body kit. I love the Type X front end, so of course I had to keep that on there. The sleepy eyes, whatever, the headlights, and just everything done to it. This game just made it perfect to replicate exactly what I would want to do in real life. And not only that, but this game even has air suspension. I mean, of course, if I had a 180SX and I was drifting it, I wouldn't put air suspension on it. But anyways, it's still cool that you can do that, and it doesn't really, I don't think, make any changes to its handling in the game. So of course I had to throw that on there for some extra stance. And I'm sure you guys already know all about that 180SX and everything you can do to it. So I have a Fox body drift built as well. It doesn't have much upgrades, but it is a lot of fun to rip around. I've been going through, what is this? Like, let's take a look at the map. I've been going through all of these new ones. I don't know. You guys might know where I'm at in the career. I think it's the third thingy or fourth thing. I don't know, but I'm up here with all the drift events. As you can see, I have some of them jumping around right now. With noise bomb, that's what I was doing. So I'm going through all the noise bomb stuff. As you can see, it says recommended is level 280 car, and I'm in 163. I've just been ripping around in this thing 163, just going insane and still beating them all because it's just a blast. Of course, I'm not on the easy difficulty. I'm not like that. I have tried hard. I didn't actually beat it. I tried it early on in the game, so I probably could beat it in hard mode now, but of course, I've just been going around on medium difficulty with this drift car just going off. Okay, we died, but either way, as you can see, it's really not too fast. We got a rainbow nitrous, all sorts of stuff on this thing. But this thing is, I guess it's not too special. It just simply is an awesome drift car, and I've done some tuning to it, but I haven't really figured it out yet. I think I've got what I like though for now. This thing just looks beautiful in the warehouses. It's just awesome. As you can see, I just love that look of it. But I guess I can just show everything I've got. Oh my gosh, the frames are dropping right now. Okay, there you go. But as you can see, the S2000, of course, this is the car that I chose off of the start, and you guys know that. I just added some more modifications to it, so I won't have to go over that. This thing I recently bought, and as you can see, it's just completely murdered. Just blacked out. I kind of wanted it to look somewhat like, I don't even remember, Jess, I want to say it might have been, I don't know the girl's name in this game, but this is her car, that runner, so I just kind of tried to give it the same sort of look, but just more blacked out. So of course now we got a ridiculous Camaro, also on air suspension. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. So as you can see, this thing is a beast, just completely slammed on the ground. Just beautiful thing. I always have the same sticker every single time on the window, by the way, but this thing is just beautiful. I'm not really that big of a fan of Camaros, but this one, I wanted it just because I knew it was going to be pretty fast, and as you saw, it was a race build, and I mean, I kind of fell in love with it as I kept putting body parts onto it, but I really don't like the older Camaro. I saw that you could swap the front and rear end with that older style, but I don't really get it, honestly. I don't like that Camaro at all. This was like the first year, the model, whenever they changed its look, kind of gave it like a facelift. That was when I actually started liking how Camaros looked. So, of course, as I threw on body parts, just fell more and more in love with this completely slammed thing. Other than its looks, I really haven't done, I don't think, any races in this thing, actually. So it's basically just a bone stock Camaro on the inside, but still a lot of fun to rip around, and it's still pretty fast being a Z28. Of course, not gonna complain. I'm sure you guys know all about this thing as well, since I'm pretty sure you get it no matter what at the beginning of the game. So here it is. This is, I'm pretty sure I'm getting her name right, Jess's crazy Audi A. I don't know Audis or BMWs or Mercedes or any Euro cars very well, so I kind of want to say, oh yes, it's S5. I was gonna say A5 actually, and then I went, wait a minute, last second. But of course, here it is. And I mean, it's not really anything too much, just my own personal touch to the stock car, since it's, I mean, you can't do too much to it. I mean, I guess I do, oh, that's not how you check it. Okay, I guess I do have it a pretty high level. As you can see in the top right, it says runner 238. I'm pretty sure that's kind of high level for this thing. I know for sure my S2000 is a high level. It's like a 205, I believe. I want to say 205 or 208, somewhere around there. No, this thing is a 215. It is absolutely insane. I believe, is that... Yeah, that's higher than the Camaro is right now. So this thing is absolutely ridiculous, this S2000. But, of course, this is, like, completely max. Well, I shouldn't say max. It's not close to max. But it's very powerful. And this thing is, in fact, completely stock, as you can see. So, I mean, of course, with just a few upgrades, I'm sure this thing will be faster and better than the S2000 in no time. Other than those cars, I just have some kind of crazy cars. As you can see, this drag 240Z, I just made it green because all I had was green underglow, and I kind of wanted underglow in my drag car for whatever reason, so I just wanted to match with the color of the lights. So of course I made it green since that's all I had then. And then, I mean, we got some pretty cool off-road cars as well, and that's basically it. So we have this Subi right here, and we'll go ahead and bring out this Focus since it is a work in progress. So as you can see, this thing is just basically a regular old Rally Focus RS. I mean, I kind of wanted it to look somewhat like if it were the RS RX in some sort of way. I mean, we got the wing, we got some 1552s just because I feel those fit these cars perfectly. I believe the RS RX might have those on it too. I'm not really too familiar with it, but either way, I fell in love with this thing as well when I built it because I love these things so much. I occasionally get to see them in person too, just on the road. It's not too often it happens around here, but of course it's really cool when it does. I had to build one myself since this thing just looks beautiful. I remember this was like my favorite car in 2015. I had the Focus RS and the Evo 9, I think it was in that game. I had those two cars just completely maxed out, like literally maxed out. And they were just insane, insanely fast. Like I could challenge my friends and their supercars that they built, and it would still be able to keep up for the most part. So I mean, otherwise, this thing I believe is also bone stock. What is it? A 157 off-road. So I'm pretty sure this thing does come at 157. So yeah, just regular old upgrades, nothing too special with it. This thing has body roll. I just now realized what's the tuning thing? I don't remember. Let me press buttons. Aha, there it is. Yeah, I didn't even think about this before for these cars, all the off-road cars. So obviously, I haven't done any tuning or anything at all, but I'll have to touch up on all of that soon because this thing is going to be a lot of fun to rip around off-road. Though this is going to be another pretty short video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to do it for the end of it. Oh my gosh, I can't drift right now. I need to find a good spot. I love this area up here though. This whole very windy road area just perfect for drifting. I've already gone through a few drift events, as I said, against Noise Bomb and stuff, and that Fox body almost stock, just ripping around, challenging them all. But of course, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys liked one of my builds yourself, and maybe you fell in love with it watching this video. And be sure to drop a comment if you did, because I would love to come back and do maybe a brand new build on this game. Or, oh, who did I beat? Is that Stompy? I think I beat Stompy. Oh, man, he might be watching this video, too. Oh, my gosh. But, like I said, if you want to see more builds, or maybe, like, off-camera builds that I do, or new build on camera, then be sure to drop a comment on it, because I am definitely open to do some more builds. Oh, I just beat another guy going back. What the heck? Oh, that was Anthony. It was Anthony. It showed up for a second, but I guess like I've been saying, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.